Hey guys, what is up? Sam or Scorpio here, bringing you guys a guide on how to unlock the brand new Shadow Hunter character, which is actually called the Shadowguard, inside of World War II Zombies, the Frozen Dawn, our last set of characters probably that we're going to get here. And this guy, I would say, looks pretty damn cool. He's got this whole ancient kind of armor, I'd say probably like Thulian, so he's maybe one of the guards of this city that we're in, and you think he looks pretty damn cool, honestly, with his red and gold armor. Really like his character. I'd say he's about a medium difficulty to earn, honestly. There's a lot of ones to do with the scythe here in these challenges, and a fair few to do with the Easter egg, so make sure you have a good understanding of the Easter egg. If there's any videos that you do need to complete this, I will have them linked down below to make sure you have everything you need. And let's get right into this with the first challenge. So the first challenge is Laughed in the Face of Death, Death Becomes. Now this one has been a bit of discrepancy as to how people are earning this, but the general consensus has been to obtain the scythe on a low round. Not the upgraded scythe, just obtaining the scythe on a low round. I've heard a lot of different varied numbers here. There's possible some glitching attached to this challenge. I'm uncertain, honestly, but I've seen people generally getting it below round 7. So if you get that, just, you know, if you don't get it the first time, give it a couple of runs. I'm sure you'll get it. It's just a little bit glitchy from the seams of it. Now our second challenge is Waltz of Starvation, Cut Them Down Before They Rise Up. Now this actually refers to the corpse eater zombies that you get when you go outside of the blood transfusion. Now when you go through that, you'll have 2 of them spawn, as I'm sure you know by this point, and they'll actually start eating zombies and like taking their soul and actually killing that zombie, and they'll gain more power as they do it. And now what you have to do for this challenge is, with the upgraded scythe, you have to kill the zombies as they're being eaten. So the best way to do this that I could recommend is get kind of, whilst one of them's being eaten, get kind of a head-on look at the zombie itself, and then stand a little bit of a distance away and swing, because that way you're going to get the zombie killed with your scythe and you're going to avoid killing the corpse eater so he can move on. Get a couple more zombies so that you can get as much profit as you can out of one of them. Number seems to be about 10 to 15 that you have to get for this. It won't take you too long. You can get it done by around 8 to 10. It's really damn simple. It took me a few more rounds because I was figuring out generally how it works. But yeah, moving on to the next challenge is Cannibalize the Ancient Evil, Elder Blood. Now again, this one has a bit of uncertainty to it, but it does refer around the scythe. Now the way I and most people I've seen have got this is when they have actually gone into the trial of the Death Raven to get the scythe upgraded. The first thing they kill before they kill the Wusslings, they kill those 2 upgraded corpse eaters. So I believe the way this is done is actually by killing a certain amount of corpse eaters with the upgraded scythe. So I would just say, you know, I'd say just play through normally, kill a few as you go along, and when you go into that trial, kill those 2 first, and you'll probably get this challenge. It's very easy to do. It's not too hard. The scythe upgrade is by far the simplest of the set. And let's move on to our 4th challenge, which is King's Lament, Crown's Solace. Now this is by far the hardest challenge in this set. It's a very tough one, honestly, and it is a solo Easter egg. Now don't panic, because honestly, at first this may seem tough, but given time with gaining understanding the Easter egg, it will get easier. I'm actually going to link a guide down below, not by myself, but actually by Smart Guy, who's an absolute god at this game, and he developed a brilliant guide on the best strategy to beat this Easter egg solo. I mean, most of it revolves around the wonder weapons. There is glitches you can do, obviously. I wouldn't recommend that myself. Very easy to do though, honestly. I didn't have too much of a problem with it, and I'm a complete noob. So yeah, let's move on to the final challenge. So now on to the final challenge. This one definitely took us the longest to solve and the longest to beat once it was. Credit to Swaglax29 and Dr.com for being on my team for this one, for helping me get this. Very tricky challenge to beat for our first time, but honestly once you have a strategy down, it's not too bad. So first thing you want to do is get the scythe and upgrade it. Easy as pie. The person who is going to be going for the challenge in this game, because only one person can do it per game, should upgrade the scythe just in case there's any glitches attached there. And once you have it, you should see there's a yellow glow in it. Now unless you got hit after you killed the special zombies inside of the trial, unless you got hit and taken down to low health, then it should be glowing. If it's not glowing, the little crystal in it, this is after the trial, then what you pretty much want to do is just go and get one of those corpse eater things, get them fully upgraded by letting them eat a bunch of zombies, and then just killing them with the scythe. It will get charged, and once that charges in, go to the pedestals and just place it down just to be safe so that that charge can't be lost. Pretty much when you're about to die, that will activate and it will save your life very easily. So pretty much it's safe there, and then when you get towards the boss fight, just go and pick it back up and take it into that boss fight. Now I would recommend you run 3 players or less for this. 3 I'd say is the optimum number, pretty much, because if you have less than 4, you'll find that when you get into the boss fight, the melee weapons are sitting at the back. First thing you want to do, swap out that scythe. Just eliminate the risk, swap out the scythe. Now somebody else, not the person with the scythe, should have the flail. This is because in the last stage of it, there's going to be a bit of complexities there, which I'll get to. So pretty much, smash through the first stage, nice and easy, as normal. And then once you get into the second stage, you want to pretty much, this is where it gets a bit more tricky. First thing, you want to lose your armor. Definitely do that. The person with the scythe, lose their armor. Then go and grab the scythe when he's about to do his big sun attack, which you'll know it because it's after he does 3 blasts. Go and pick it up, run straight into the middle, and pretty much let yourself be downed by it. After this point, you should get the first activation of it. You won't actually see a challenge pop, but that's actually the first step of the challenge. Nice and easy there. And then for the second step of it, you're going to want to skip the 3rd phase and go on to the 4th phase. Now this 4th phase is where the all important bit happens, where it gets a bit more confusing. So sizzlers will start spawning at this point, and you have to let one of them charge up. Now when he does his fire attack, you'll actually see it will kill sizzlers if he runs into it. So pretty much what you have to do is have the person with the flail just ready to go for when he does that, just to teleport over the flames and hit him once, because that way it stops the flames. So until you have that charge, make sure to do that. Then once he's all upgraded and he's going for you, get the person with the scythe to hit him. That will get it charged. And then you just want to train about, avoid the zombies, play it safe, and then when the fire comes, just run straight into it, get killed, and then once the whole stun thing ends, you should get the challenge pop. It's a bit more confusing, obviously, it's a bit more complex. I would recommend camouflage actually as the class for this, just because I know I'm not running that in there, so I'm running frontline to do increased damage. But I would say camo will be a good option for this, just because in the boss fight you can have the zombies away from you. It will save your life nice. And yeah, that's how you get the character. And that pretty much, guys, is going to wrap up this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed this guide on how to unlock this awesome new character. If you have, make sure to like, comment and subscribe. I will be making one more character guide when we discover that last character, the Desert Assassin. I'm coming for you, boy. We're going to get it hopefully very soon in the next couple of days. Keep you guys updated when we do. And yeah, I'll see you on more World War II videos. Bye!